But like say, here's the things are going and you just click the little link and you just reach. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here, joining the journey with me. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscription. Woo! Alright, so I'll be sharing my experience, my university experience with you. Now, let's just get into the video. Alright, so for those of you who didn't know, which you should know if you've watched my previous videos, I attended the University of Technology.
UTech? You see UTech?
How did I even come to attend this school? Pressure them said was pipe, and this pipe was busted and it was overflowing. Yes, so I decided to attend UTech after I stopped going to high school because I was dealing with grief. My two best friends died. I'll be sharing that in another video sometime, and how I dealt with that was rough. And so a year had passed and I needed to either be employed or go into school.
I think it was the year 2012.
God was so good that I ended up getting 2 different jobs within the same month. So I was able to go to one, see that I never really liked it, and then by that time another person called me and I had started a new job. I love the independence, and as I start work, so I buy shoes and clothes. By the way, from the year before that, I was told from the get-go,
if you plan to apply for college, apply for student loan.
So I had applied for student loan. I got through the whole process and I pulled everybody with me, and the whole process of getting stuff signed, the guarantors and all of that. I don't know why it's so hard. Yeah, so we did that and I got through with student loan. So in August, I've started working, I'm independent. By the end of August, when UTech is supposed to start, first of all, let me backtrack because I can't believe I've reached so far without telling you the real backstory. So let's take it back. Alright, I had always wanted to do some teaching or psychology, and second to that, I've always wanted to do something in media, and after that I've always wanted to do something more on the side of the performing arts, like whether it is singing, dancing, drama, right? So yeah, I've always wanted to do any one of the 4 or just all of them. I saw myself in all of those areas. Never saw myself in any medical field. I never saw myself being a lawyer. I never saw myself doing any of the top tier occupations that they encourage you to get into. Because even then, going to Immaculate, the subjects were set out in such a way that you're either doing something in the sciences to be some kind of doctor, or the other liberal arts part thing where you end up be lawyer and then someday. When it was time to apply for colleges, I wanted to go to Shavun, and I had the brochure because I'm like, I really like to teach. I really like to teach. I like to relay information, and I feel like I do it really well, right? So I wanted to do that, but Mommy was in the industry for like years, like almost 20 years at the time, and she was like, I really don't recommend teaching. So, me take heed. So then boyfriend was there, mommy was there, brother was there, and we'll get the UTech book with program them. I'm help on credits, or I'm gonna understand nothing where I am, right? So based on the subjects that I had sciences, so I was like, let me do nursing, because like I said, I never finished CAPE. I never finished 6th form because I was grieving, so I'm gonna have no upper level qualifications, just CXC. And nursing was the only thing that didn't require me to go back to school. I considered pharmacy or pharmacology or whatever, but I had to go back to school, and I was so spent that I just went with nursing. And then, the Canadian dream, and them say, yes, I have to work out here, and Ray and nurse make big money, and I believe them, and I say, all right.
Soups, Baby father gonna be engineer and me's gonna be nurse and we're gonna make enough money in Canada.
If I pop up and stiff out in here, cause that plan they just soup.
Nursing it is, nursing it are.
Enrolled into nursing, I liked it for the first year or two. After second year, I started losing focus because it was really not what I wanted to do in the beginning. So one thing with me love learn things. So I go hold it for the first year or two. Plus my brother I go, him girl I go, my ex did it. You know, a lot of persons are there, had a support system. So them, have people for rock back pan, plus transportation was there, cause my brother drive and it just did work out and me that enjoy like a college buzz. You understand? So I'm gonna tell you what I never like about UTech. I tell you what I like, and I tell you what I never like. What I liked about UTech was that I had a lot of food around me. So things where I buy on a normal basis, I buy it at school. And if I can't afford it, I always get my cup because brother come UTech and brother did that work. I had that there, I like that. Second thing I like about UTech, Sculpture Park. Persons will tell you, I'm that nursing girl who's always in Sculpture Park. I play domino and a shame boy.
Pick up some 6 still, but I dare 6 me drop down this.
Yeah, that was a whole vibe. I liked that. But what I never liked was you have some lecturer. I'm gonna call a name because I don't need to do that. But I'm sure one day when they see my video, they will know that I'm talking about them. So you have some people where they're a lecturer. All for themselves, very selfish, no guidance whatsoever. Had some good ones, and they know themselves, but you have some where you come in and meet them just have masters, and you could have said, Miss, say for instance, a person named Archer, Miss Archer, and them alright, and everybody nice. And you see, as them get doctor, no, that's Dr. Archer to you, I mean.
So, but look at you. Hello, please, come on.
Remember one incident, I have major project now. This is winding up to a close. I'm so done with UTech, major project now. Research paper thing, I'm 8 group work. Hated it. Anyways, mommy did support me through everything, so of course I reach thus far. Plus student loan, they give me a little kick, right? So, this lady is supposed to be our major project supervisor. And she's the head of something at the school, right? So she
Hyper-typing.
So we for meet she 1 o'clock, right? Them not answer them phone, them not answer email, and them tell assistants say them not in the office and where and them do. So me I say, but you know respect my time. So when the person reach now, the lecturer, when she reach now, like mother say, what's that one here? You have to call this doctor. Yeah? I'm gonna say,
Miss, I've been waiting here from 1 o'clock and you're just coming in and answering your phone away.
How dare you accost me?
I'm gonna say, but you're late. So that was the type of person that they had to deal with. So me never have nobody on my side in a nursing. Couple people they believe in me, but I never have nobody on my side in a nursing school because I was just that girl. I just do my work, I pass all of my module, never fail none, I'm just bubble and go right through. What's me did done from 3rd year? So when UTech have come down to a close, me did just fight my way through. You'd have some students,
Pun me for them.
Them just itch up on them, just kiss ass. Some of the lecture them could even poop to how far up in them ass them people are there. Sorry for say it that way, but them people I'm not frightened for people. That's one thing. Anyway, so a lot of things weighed on my mind. I had a lot of struggles and some little mental health struggles and some big mental health struggles. And a lot of that came down on me when it was time to do my licensing exam. So with nursing in Jamaica, you have the practical that you have to do, and they have the examiners come in and they, nursing in itself, like being in the hospital, stuff like that. I've had patients who took my number and they're like, thank you so much. You have women where them depend them time. I'm a closed screen because them can't walk. And this a sensible woman with them qualifications, you know. And them for feel so shame and them I say, honestly, I never have a young girl beat me because I'm for sure all life funny because sickness just hit them do surgery. Now me I feel tidy them. Me end up sort them out. I love that feeling, but I don't like the profession itself. The career and the heads them and the different things them and different attitudes we have to deal with stink. There are some good nurses, but that whole environment, it was pressuring for me as much as I liked helping patients. Right? So practical time come down on exam, I broke down completely. The environment depressed me. So I went up to my exam, final exam for left UTech, and I'm like walking off the ward. I'm like not interested. And this is why I don't like to recommend things to people. I don't like tell people say, yo, yeah man, you have to do this, yeah man, you have to come to the profession, yeah man, you have to go to school, yeah, because people are so complex, like you don't know if further down the road them are gonna say, Jano, I wish say I never did do this, because now me now in position where me I waste my mother lunch money. You understand? We just go to the hospital for just eat lunch and clock out. And it never looked good. But I couldn't help it. I was mentally just not there. And I didn't want to be a bad nurse, so I decided in my mind that I'm not going to do the licensing exam. Anyway, so talk to some people and they must say,
Yeah man, do it because you might regret not doing it.
and I'm like, you know what? For the first, that girl, I gotta follow my mind and my heart. I'm gonna respond. Who wants some money waste and time waste on no go? There's somebody there. I never care about what nobody else wants to say. I'm gonna send an email. I'm like,
This is an external exam. I don't need it to get my degree, and I am stating my displeasure with the way how things are handled. I'm being forced to do this exam, and I am not going to do it.
Somebody do the mock practical exam, say me I give it a try. Plus you have your colleagues and we say, yeah man, I gotta do it. That mock exam was crap. Zine, and I decided I'm not gonna do the real exam. Anyways, end up do the real exam. Did I do the real exam? Yeah, I think I did the real exam one time and I failed. And I decided that was it. Nope. This is a waste of my time. My mind is not there.
Everybody. So today I want to remind you all that you are loved and you are special, and that them something they will drop from your eye at time, what them call them tears and so. God sees them and He promises you joy. So just go and hold it, isn't it? Go and hold it. Life so sort out, your things so up, because God now gonna allow His children to be embarrassed and anything we feel named upon up. So just remember, going through today, that your thing up.
Practicum done. Everybody are wait for sister them get them degree or sister them pass the exam. And August come and I saw the degree on my UTech portal. And that's all I needed. Even my graduation photo, our company at the time, Kingdom Care, that's how my hair got done, right? And we'd have a little braids and thing. I was so depressed about the whole process of my last year that I didn't want to take my graduation photos. I never want to do nothing what to do with UTech. It's like it was just a reminder of a decision that I didn't make for myself. I made it for other people and how it really affected me. So Chantel, girl, she came to my house. She's a makeup artist as well. She came to my house, take her time out her busy schedule at work. She that deal with. She come at my house, do my makeup, give me a lip gloss and say, girl, mad it up their thing. Right? The white thing I me to wear, I never remember what that was. If I borrow, I did borrow it. I just never did it. She said, babes, do it. So I'm gonna take the picture them. Take them, and I got them, and what I had to go through mentally is why I said that UTech or finishing nursing, doing nursing was like my biggest accomplishment and at the same time my biggest regret. But I'm just sharing my story because this is how I even plan to raise my children. Me not gonna force them for the number them want to do. My mother is the best mother ever in her life, and I have to understand the era that they grew up in. This is the best thing for you. You know, like they just want the best for you. So I can't blame nobody but myself for not making the decision on my own, because it really is my future. And God forbid, if my mother did pass and gone, and the persons who encouraged me to do nursing did pass and gone, and I was left in this thing, I would have no drive. I would have no drive for the no school work because I wasn't doing it for me. So, do you, boo. Do what you want to do. And this is for somebody who's considering university or whatever course you want to do, you do that. And also, don't take student loan. Don't. I even applied for an extension because I didn't get to finish on time. I ended up finishing UTech 2 years later. Before graduating 2016, I graduated 2018 because of all of the drama. And courses are offered like once a year in nursing, most of them. So, that's my piece, as Gia would have said. That's my piece. I hope you guys got something out of this video. It's not the usual, you know, but I hope you got something from it, and thank you so much for sharing in this experience with me. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all of the good things. Love you guys. Peace.